It's day 12. Day 12 of the 12 days of Christmas cookies. We made it. So many cookies. I've saved the best for last. Today, we're making Struffoli. These Italian honey dough balls are so delightful and just light up any table. This recipe comes from my Zia Marisa, who used to make them with my Nonna. She now makes them with her grandkids every year. I'm so excited to be able to share them with you.
You'll find a list of ingredients and measurements in the description below.
Don't preheat your oven. These dough balls are fried, not baked.
Into our mixing bowl goes 4 eggs. And you can definitely do this by hand because my Nonna didn't have a mixer. You'll want to beat your eggs for at least 2 minutes until they really come together. When your mixture is frothy and has gone a little bit pale and it has no egg whites running through it, that's when it's ready. To your eggs, add in 60 milliliters or 1/4 cup of any neutral oil. I'm adding in the zest of an orange. Lemon is more traditional, but orange is always what my Nonna used. You can even use extract or rum to flavor this recipe. Now add in 280 grams, that's 2 cups and 2 tablespoons of flour. You'll need extra flour for kneading later on, so make sure you have a little bit more on hand. Once your very sticky dough has come together, turn it out onto a floured work surface and start kneading. I like to make sure my hands are well floured throughout this process. Just push the dough away from you and then turn it back on itself, continuously rotating in a circle. After about 8 minutes of kneading, you should have a really nice smooth dough. If you give it a poke, it should spring back to you. Pop your dough into a bowl and cover it up for about 60 minutes.
I think you're both on Santa's nice list, aren't you? You gonna get lots of presents for Christmas from Santa?
Turn your rested dough back onto a floured work surface and start to pat it out flat. I'm patting it into a rectangular shape because it makes it easier for slicing. Roll out your dough until it's 1/2 centimeter thick. Slice your dough into 1 centimeter strips. And then working through each strip, cut it into 1 centimeter pieces. I find a pizza cutter the best tool for this job. Once your pieces are cut, roll them into little balls and set them aside on a floured baking tray. This is the best time to recruit your family members. Into a shallow sauté pan, add about 1 inch of vegetable oil. You'll want to start heating this to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. If you haven't got a thermometer, you can check the temperature by putting the back end of a wooden spoon into the hot oil. If it starts bubbling vigorously, like this, your oil is ready to fry. Carefully add in a spoonful of your dough balls. Give them a little swish around the pan to make sure they don't stick to the bottom. These should start puffing up and they take about 3 to 4 minutes to get that beautiful golden brown color. Once the first batch is finished, drain them onto a paper towel lined baking tray. This helps to absorb any excess oil and it makes sure your struffoli are beautiful and crunchy. Continue with the rest of your dough balls frying in batches. Once your dough balls are fried, add 200 milliliters or 1 cup of honey to a non-stick sauté pan. Set this to medium heat so it becomes really nice and runny. Once your honey is completely liquid, add your struffoli to the pan. You'll want to definitely use the biggest pan you've got. Turn off the heat and start tossing your dough balls until they're completely coated in the honey. Once the honey starts to cool and thicken, sprinkle your balls with half of your sprinkle mix. These are traditionally coated in colored sprinkles to signify the light and joy that Christmas brings. Pile them high on a beautiful plate and continue covering with sprinkles. They're so fun and delicious. Enjoy!
Thank you so much for joining me for the 12 days of Christmas cookies. I hope you loved every single one of these videos, and if you didn't get a chance to see them all, you can catch up on my 12 days of Christmas cookies playlist. We still have some great videos coming up for this year, so make sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas!